Hello, everyone. I'm SoylentWill, and welcome to Sid Meier's Civilization V. And yes, this is an old screen right here, isn't it? Old school. I decided, to me, Civilization V and Civilization VI, their expansions really kind of dramatically changed the game. So I thought I'd kind of go through the main expansions. First, start this game without any of the DLC, and then I'll add all the crazy map stuff and everything, plus Gods and Kings after that, I reckon. And then I could play a game with Brave New World, and then move on to Civ 6. I don't know how everybody likes that idea. Maybe I'll just have this video and I'll move on to something else. We never know. Either way, we're going to start this game by setting up. And what I would like to do here is, I had thought of a few people, right? I liked Darius because Golden Ages lasting 50% longer sounds really good. And you get the +1 movement and 10% combat strength during a Golden Age, which is awesome since they last longer for you. And who is I interested in? Well, I'm going to go for the culture victory because there's a different culture victory on the original, like, vanilla Civ 5 that just has to do with the policy tree. So we're going to try and do that. But I really think what I'm going to do here, let's see, who else? I mean, Napoleon just getting that extra culture. But we'll see. But yeah, the Catherine was one of the big ones I was thinking about going with, because getting bonus production from horse, iron, and uranium. Double quantities from them, I'm sorry. But all strategic resources provide +1 production. That's really nice. Especially in what I'm going to play here. But I'm going to decide to go with Ramesses II. And he has got 20% production towards wonders. Because I want an early game wonder. And we're playing on Emperor level. I'm not good enough to play Deity or Immortal. We're playing Emperor. And we're also going to we're going to change this up too. So we're playing on a Pangea. We're going to play, huge size, which would be, 24 city-states and 12 players. And we want to play it actually on Marathon, give us more turns, make it more fun. I mean, I always want one more turn in Civ, so let's just take more turns. And the advanced setup is now where we're going to get interesting. So we want Pangea, huge, all of that stuff, right? We're not going to change. I have strategic balance on because I'm going to do a one-city challenge. But you might already know that. It's probably in the title. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack up, get as many city-states as we can, which is 28 apparently, and let's see how many AI players we can add. Okay, fill this up. So 22. So there's 21 other civs besides me on a huge map. This sounds like this could be a long series, which should be fun. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically go through a few starts. And when I find one I like, I mean, I'm playing one city. So that city's got to be good and I have to like it, right? So I'm going to restart until I find a start that I like. And I'll probably cut out the restarting. So either way, let's give it our first shot because it's got a great intro to talk about Ramesses too. I forget the man's name. English actor. But his voice is great too in this. He's not as well known perhaps as Leonard Nimoy and Sean Bean. But very great voice for Civilization. Either way, so we're going to go through all this. So we have the turn limit on 500 turns. Does that seem fair? I mean, we're on, what, Marathon? Can we not do any more than that? Max turns 9999. That way, time victory is less likely to happen. We'll have one of the more fun victories, right? No ancient ruins again. The randomness, right? I mean, they could really help you, but they could really help the civs. And I'm playing on a difficulty level which is honestly the highest I've ever beaten it on. So this is going to be interesting. I've never beaten it on Immortal or Deity. I should play King, because I could still lose on King. But we're going to play Emperor. Alright, well I think that's enough this prep here. We've seen all of the... Everything's just going to be random civilization. I think it's going to pack every civilization in the game. And then we have 28 civ states. This is the most city states, I'm sorry, that we can have. What do you say we start rolling a start? I'll shut up here.
We greet thee, O great Ramesses, Pharaoh of Egypt, who causes the sun to rise and the Nile to flow, and who blesses his fortunate people with all the good things of life. O great Lord, from time immemorial your people lived on the banks of the Nile River, where they brought writing to the world, advanced mathematics, sculpture, and architecture. Thousands of years ago, they created the great monuments which still stand tall and proud. O Ramesses, for uncounted years your people have endured as other petty nations around them have risen and then fallen into dust. They look to you to lead them once more into greatness. Can you honor the gods and bring Egypt back to a rightful place at the very center of the world? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Well, I sure hope so. We're going to give it our best shot. So we've also got a war chariot as our special unit. It replaces the horseman or chariot. Is it? Oh, it replaces the chariot archer. And it does not require horses, which is nice. Even though strategic balance, I should have horses. And burial tombs, which replace, what is it, bank or something? Or mint? I don't remember what they replace. We can look at the Civlopedia when we go in here. But I don't like this start terribly much. 2 stone is nice. The wine, I don't know. I'd like... Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start rolling through starts, and when I find one, I'll bring you back. And welcome back. Oddly enough, this literally was the second one I clicked on. Now, I don't think it's like God tier or anything, but I just kind of like that I've got the 2 stone, which are nice for food and production early game, and then I've got some diamonds. It's not gold, but it's diamonds, which, you know, serve a similar purpose. Now, I'm going to move this guy. Okay, wait, does that take 2 tiles? That's a marsh. Does that count as rough terrain where, it would take all my movement? I think it does. So I'd rather try to get 2 moves of exploration out of my warrior here. So that's grassland. Maybe we go here. There's sheep up there. More marsh. Interesting. Well, I'm wondering if it makes sense to move right here. I don't lose a turn. I can still plant on turn 1. I mean, I don't know. I hate to move because it's, you know, kind of planned out for me to have stuff. And this might be my ideal. I don't know what I'd be losing up here, unfortunately. But... because then I'll still have the gems, both of the gems in range, right? Moving here still gets me those. I just don't know what I miss out in this top ring here. Because I don't get to place any more cities. So this city better be good. Tell you what. We're going to quick save the game. Now we're going to move here with the settler. I don't see any reason not to plant the city here. Alright. Now we need to choose production. I think we want to get a scout out so we can start finding people ASAP. I think that's the best idea for me. Okay, I'm going to want the mining to get to the gems, right? But then I think I pretty much want to book it to writing so I can try and get the Great Library. And that's the hope here. And I'm probably going to play this episode until I get the Great Library, maybe. That might be a little ambitious, but we'll see. Because that's going to be a big part of the build, and that's kind of why I chose who I chose. Next turn. We got marble up here. We can't really reach it forever, but and never work it, but that's fine. I'll just move here into there. Got a while till that scout comes out. Playing on Marathon takes a while, I'm not going to lie to you. But you get more, which speaking of which, we should open up our citizen management. And what do I like the best? I think this one's my favorite. And then I'm going to put it on production focus, and I need to pay attention when we grow. And this is going to always show Q, just so I know that. Okay. Unit needs orders, which is my warrior. Step up. Reveals quite a bit. Gonna have to loop back with my warrior because, you know, I don't remember if I turned on Raging Barbarians or not.
भारतीय जनता की ओर से मैं आपकी ओर दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाता हूँ.
So I could be really sorry if I did. It sounds like less than fun. Well, let's peek over here. We've met Gondu, which is nice. He's way up there. We're down here, of course. And probably move just a peek and then go up here. Oh, then we found Japan. Goodbye. They can be scary with their special ability where even if they're like at 1 hit point, they still fight as if full strength. So they're hard to kill. Either way, move over here, I guess. Gonna start looping back with the warrior because I don't know. I really don't remember if I put Raging Barbarians on. I hope I didn't, because I was playing with that. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's kind of fun. I don't know, and I figured like if there was gonna be all these civs and everything, that it might, you know, just be an early game thing, and once they start filling out the map, we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. But I found that Raging Barbarians, man, they rage. They rage. All I was doing was fighting barbarians for the first 70 odd turns or so. Well, I guess we'll peek this way, and then probably up on that mountain, or mountain hill. Get a good view. Looks like desert over here. Plains Hills are nice. Either way, we're not settling anywhere. We literally can't make a settler. I'm fairly certain. So we're on the one city challenge once again, which should be interesting. I thought it'd make it nice and interesting to do it that way, right? So when do these mountains end, boy? Okay, we don't grow for another 11 turns. Goodbye. We don't have anything hooked up to trade or anything, so I just say goodbye and leave it at that. Guess we might have to double back. Well, I'm going to go this way since I've gone this far. We've gone too far. Unit needs orders. Yes, he does. You still... Okay, in 2 turns we get the scout. I'm going to send the scout up this way, I think. At least I'm going to send them west. Westerly. Next turn. Oh, and I have it on quick movement and quick combat because it makes the turns a lot faster. Because eventually the AI, there's going to be so many units, the turns just take forever, especially in the late game. All right, the scout, as I said, now they're nice in this game because they have 2 movement only, but they have the ability to ignore terrain costs. So that doesn't even matter crossing a river, going up a hill, one of these, one of those. It's the same as... It just takes them 1 movement point, no matter what. You understand. All right. Well, let's see if we can't... Now we're past here, and here's the vast desert. Right? This is still plains, just ugly, ugly plains, I guess, right? All right. So now I think we need to make a warrior. I want to make a monument, but I feel like we need to make the warrior. I don't remember if I have barbs on. Or, I mean, crazy barbs on. Because it doesn't tell me here, right? Gameplay options. Yeah. I'd have to go and look at the video, because I don't think I have... This would tell me if I have Raging Barbarians on. I'm afraid that I do. So, either way, I think, you know what? Fine. I'm going for Monument. You know, go big or go home, right? I want to get that culture going as fast as possible. Especially since this is going to be ideally a culture run. But we'll see. There's Japan. Nice to meet you, Japan. And our scout should probably hop up on that mountain. It's this way. You start looping back. Wow, these mountains. Japanese warrior. It looks like Russian colors. I guess it's because I have so many civs in, they probably have to give them slightly different colors, right? Than their normal. Is my guess. Because, yeah, that looks like Russia to me, but that's Japanese. I don't know. Maybe it's because later in the... After DLCs, when they added ones, they changed the colors of some. That's more likely what it is. We'll peek here first and then go back up on a hill. You got to try and sneak by this way. And come back home. Harun al-Rashid of Arabia. I just realized, I'm sorry I interrupted Japan. His name is Japan, I guess. I forget the leaders and who the leader is in this. Where is he? Oda Nobunaga. I'm very bad at pronouncing everything, every language. I'm terrible at pronouncing it, so just expect me to pronounce everything horribly wrong. So now that's Wait. Japan has cities right here and here. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, there are 2 Japans in the game? Because I put so many civs in, it didn't have enough? Is that the problem? Yes, there are. There are 2 Japans. All right. I'm sandwiched between 2 Japans. Yeah, wow. That might have just become the video title. Who knows? I'd like to stay in rough terrain. This is be an interesting place to put a little city. Be highly defensible, but not, you know, the most productive or anything. I said interesting, not, you know, good. Kuala Lumpur, we weren't the first to meet them. We aren't going to be the first to meet probably most of them. But that scout is going to do some scouting. Now I'm worried I haven't seen any barbarians, so I don't know. No, there we go. I'm like, I didn't have them off. Now we're going to find out if they're raging or not, because, man, there's a lot of them when there's raging barbarians. You need orders. I don't recommend that you go near that. So I think you just kind of save your turn right there. You start heading home. Oh, that was stupid. I meant to switch what we were working. See, this is why I'm not great at stuff. But if I catch it, it only hurt me a little bit because there's so many less turns. So what we want, you know, I think that's what I want to work. I mean, the money is nice. The production to get the monument might be better, though. Like, so if I took that off and put this here, the monument's 16 turns. I think we go with this one. No, what am I doing? No, yeah, that's only 1 food. Okay. We need to improve these. What is a worker cost? 700. 700. Wow. That's a while off. Either way. I guess we're just going to keep that locked as is for now. And now you can kind of sneak by them. You, sir, find out the rest of our area down here. And hope that we do indeed have a nice start. Again, I don't think it was like great, but I also didn't want to waste a whole lot of time. I saw 2 gems. I saw 3 stone now. Wow. I didn't just now saw that. I'm blind. All right, so next turn, we're not going to grow for a while.
मेरे दोस्त,
Yes, let us work
क्या इस
together.
इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Thank you, Gandhi. I would love to stay friends with you all game, Gandhi. I'd love to stay friends with most people, honestly, because I just want to win a culture victory, I think. So. Oh, Siam.
เราพ่อของรามคำแหงกษัตริย์แห่งสยามนับเป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่งที่ท่านเดินมาที่ประเทศสยามของเรา
Ramkamhang. He said it for me. Nice. I'll try and Ramkamhang. Nope. I lost it. All right, we'll peek over here. This doesn't look like, I don't know, 4 stone, really? I mean, that's pretty good. Stone's a decent tile to work, isn't it? If I remember correctly in this game, because it gives you good food and production, I thought. But either way, you, sir, just pop up there and try and see a little bit more about our surroundings. I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of barbarians on my doorstep soon. Okay, go up here. Ooh, that's not where I want to sit. Yeah, go ahead, just cross the river. All right. Come on now. Okay, you didn't get attacked. That's nice. Sydney! We were not the first to meet them, of course. And the warrior, peek up there, and then I think I'm going to loop this way around the mountains to just see, and then come back home. Because I assume there's probably just going to be barbarians all over. There's one spawned from that camp. Peek up here, get on the hill. Cape Town. Well, they're going to get mad at me because if I loop around that way, yeah. I guess we'll just take you and it doesn't matter. Next turn. We'll move you next turn. I don't really want to upset them. It's not really worth it. Well,
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral right.
you know what? Whatever. I don't care. I've decided. And I should, like, let those quotes play. I don't know what I'm doing. There's some more barbarians. Wait, did they? I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I saw an archer. I'm like, this early? I'm like, what difficulty am I on? Okay, so everything's peachy keen over here. We're working towards pottery. We've got mining done, so we can do the diamonds if we extend, like, our borders to them. Which is going to be a big if. Because that's going to take a little while. They're both quite a bit away. And it's going to reach for other tiles perhaps first. Yeah, those ones first, which don't even reach towards my diamonds. Mining was probably not as important as I thought. I hope I don't lose the Great Library because of that decision. If we do, whatever, I'll restart probably. Who knows? I don't know. What are you doing up here? Are you attacking me? I might want to let you attack me for experience. Let's just stay alert for a turn. See if you attack me. Pop up on that mountain. I keep calling hills mountains. Either way. See, the turns still take a little bit as is. I mean, I put in, like, what was it? 21 other civs? Is that what it was? It's kind of insane. Not to mention I put in like 28 of these guys. So. And you, sir. I guess peek here and then up on there. They've got dyes. I mean, ideally I want to stay friendly with these city-states. I don't know how much I'm going to spend to influence them, but we will see. And you, I guess, step here. Seeing more gold from meeting people, which is lovely. And I guess it seems safe enough. I'll go down there on the low ground. And you probably just start making yourself back. Maybe head up there. And just kind of be a lookout for there. I'm going to need another warrior, too. But we can get that before we need to start on that library. The greatest of all libraries. At that. Oop. Try and meet these people here. Get some more money. Work towards maybe buying a worker. Hello, Ragusa. Okay, I'll go back this way. Public declaration from Siam. They are protecting Ragusa. Good to know. I've met Ragusa. Thebes needs a new construction. The scout, I'm gonna disagree with you, and I'm gonna throw a warrior in. I know the scout makes sense, but I think we need it less because I have the goody huts turned off, or the ancient ruins in this, right? And I don't know how long I will manually search with my scout, because I do kind of lose patience at times and just put them on automate, and then they run into problems and go kill themselves, and then I lose my scout. So we'll see. You know, this is sort of fog busting, not really. Why don't I just get you back to the city? That makes most sense to me. We're going to be at the bottom, and then if we get this wonder, then we'll start moving towards the top. But we'll be at the bottom until then, because we're tanking on going for... What I'm hoping to do is unlock philosophy for free, and that's a pretty big tech. That's pretty cool. I do like the voice work in this. I also needed some water, pardon me. Goodbye. And the unit needs orders. It's still my scout. Move on, move along. Let's see. Thebes can attack a nearby enemy. What do you say we do that then? Boy, that didn't do a whole lot to it, did it? Yes, let us work together. You guys need to expand and get rid of these barbarian camps. Okay, the enemy is near. Yeah, they are. And I think I'm going to bop them. Yep, that seems like a good idea. Yes, let us work together. I'm a fan of being friendly. Diplomatic-like. You, sir, can go over here and there, I guess. Let's kill him with the warrior. Get some XP. City-state message. They would like me to kill some I think I have raging barbarians on. Okay, so this is going to be fun. I do need this warrior, then. I'm glad I'm making this warrior. You, sir, are going to have to wait till next turn to get back into the city. Yes. Enemy has been spotted in our territory, I understand, but we killed him. Alright. And yeah, I can promote a unit. That's awesome. So you, sir, get drill, because I want you to be good in rough terrain, essentially. So now move back to your home. And next turn. Then we'll start you healing. We'll just have you guard and you'll heal until... I think you heal the most in the city center, so... Like, you heal, like, 1 hit point outside of your borders, I think 2 inside your borders, and 5 in the city? Don't quote me. Are you going to say anything?
Pleased to meet you.
Okay. Just keep it short but sweet. I understand. That's my girl, Liz. And it's a Pangaea, so her +1 movement with naval stuff isn't quite as relevant as it is in, well, a continent's map. Alright, let's go and see my city, make sure we're not missing out on anything. And we are working our best tiles, essentially, for growth. Just, this one is tempting. It's just, our warrior would take forever in a day, right? Next turn. Okay, scout. You could probably kill that. Do it. Yay! Did that do for Sydney or whatever? Was that the one they wanted? No? They want wine. The plebs want wine. Oh well. Plebes? I don't know. Are both correct? I'm not certain. Because it's like plebeian or something? I'm not. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about history. Just some fun parts, you know? Certainly not. Done any historical research or anything on that level. Just, read books. Okay. I can get my policy, which is tradition. And then that's going to be nice. +3 culture in my capital. So, and it increases my border expansion rate. So now we're in 5 turns until we grab that one. We're still not anywhere near what my mining, but either way, we'll return to map. And we've got to get a worker out after this, I think. So we've got the queue, add to queue. Oops, no, throw that guy down. Don't need a second warrior just yet, so we'll get rid of that one. We will need another one, probably. Let's in case we start working on it, let's go back and put that towards, in case we start making some production. Oh, wait, I put an extra worker. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a warrior. There we go. Warrior, worker, warrior. That's how I want it. And then probably the Great Library if we can. We'll see how many turns it takes to get there. I hope it lines up well with what I'm producing. We're also going to need to get archery after that because, barbarians. And if they are raging, they're going to come in with archers soon, which is going to be obnoxious. I just hope my friends help annihilate some barbarians. They beat that one into submission, right? Are you healthy enough to move along? I think so. I think we've already met. Oh. Is there a third Japan in this game? 1, 2, 3. 3 Japans. All right. It is what it is, right? He's got the colors I expected Japan to have. Well, we'll go there. Next turn. So pottery and this is going to be similar to when this... Oops, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is 2 turns until border growth now. Turn to map. What is the cost again to purchase stuff? 700 for that worker if I purchased it. 460 to get one of those. I'd kind of like to have... I don't know. I'd rather buy a worker or an archer, to tell you the truth. So I think we're just going to be producing what we're producing here. And the more people you meet, it increases your tech rate, I'm fairly certain. So that's why I'm trying to... I wanted to scout, even though there's no goodie huts. Because he still helps by, meeting other civs to increase my tech rate. Slightly, but to an extent. See, the leader is almost double me. That's good. That's what we expect at this. We'll hopefully jump up at least halfway when we get this library done. But we'll see if we can even get it. I mean, the goal is owned by Germany. Don't think we've met you yet, because I went back up to this hill. There we go.
Des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen.
Okay. Okay. German and an unmet player are now friends. Pottery. Lovely. So you go here and then get up there. Next turn. Okay, well, we've grown, but I don't think that helps us any. We still only want to work those, but we haven't grown citizen-wise, so that's still 3 turns away. And you need orders. I might just have you finish your healing, to tell you the truth. Keep an eye on Thebes. We'll see. Alright, so we've got another warrior. Replace them on a decently safe tile. Well, let's see. We're going to want to improve some of this soon. More than likely, this farm is going to be the first thing we do. Because we aren't going to have masonry for a while. Nor are we going to have... I mean, we can get calendar after archery, probably. 40 turns until riding. So we'll barely get any turns into that warrior. And then have to switch over to the... But we need the worker because I need to do a couple chops, I'm pretty sure. And that I'll need the mining for. So mining isn't worthless. Okay, you are fully healed. And we're by friendly Germany, so... You just go ahead and stay alert there, I guess. You know what? More than likely we'll put the farm there, so we'll stay alert there, I guess. Just want to farm next to the river, I believe. Probably in later eras or something like that. It adds bonuses or something. I can't remember. Thebes has grown. Perfect. So now we want you indeed on this one, I think, because that's the best tile we have. Okay. Doesn't give us any extra production. But we will grow 50 turns. Is it worth it to get the extra hammer worker in 28 turns? 99 turns until growth. I think I'm going to work it this way. It'll help our idea of buying a unit. So we're working what I want to be. I think, oops. Yeah, we reset. So I want that. That locked and that locked for right now. And it is on production focus, so that's why it chose that one. So I could just leave it on production focus feasibly, right? Oh, wait, no, I didn't want that one. I want that one. Return to map. Unit needs orders. I tell you to stay alert. Are you already staying alert? Fortify. Next turn. Ooh.
我是女皇帝武则天。中国追求和平，以谋求自身发展。人不犯我，我不犯人。
Was it ni hao? Is that like hi or something? I'm not certain. Greetings. Something to that extent. Goodbye. Oh, you didn't even try and say anything? You've become friends with India. I've done the same. Perhaps makeshift alliance will lead to great things in our future. Hopefully. I like friendly. I can't really expand. But go walk around Berlin. Being on such good terms, you couldn't help but notice. That's lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get a whole friendly block of people. Well, that's what we'll call ourselves, the Friends. It'll be, you know, intimidating and accurate. You know what I forgot? There's some music I was going to put on. There's music. We have music now. It's from EU4. So, because I'm pretty sure Civ 5 music is no-go on a copyright sort of status. But I think Europa Universalis, I don't know how to say that, or what even it is trying to say, honestly. Like Europe World or something, I don't know. Y'all can tell me in the comments, because I like to be educated by other people, because I am uneducated. So when people teach me stuff, I like it. Next turn. How is our... I mean, we're not going to grow, obviously, for a while here. 44 turns until growth. 27 turns on that worker. Which is getting a little close with that writing there. You know what? I think we're going to switch off that to that. And we get that worker out in 23 turns instead. Barbarian camp. We must have Raging Barbarians on. Oh, good. So that's obviously a thing that we have. Oh, it's nice to meet you, France.
Je suis Napoléon, de France.
De France.
Militaire le plus intelligent de l'histoire mondiale.
I don't French, but nice to meet you, pal. All right.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Well. Oh, I guess he did exactly say that, but he didn't finish it off. Well, goodbye, Mr. Washington. All right. Well, you are sneaking to there, and probably over here, I guess. Let's adopt our policy, and this should help. We're going to immediately... Wait, isn't that the one I want? Yeah, plus 15% production when building wonders. So I'm going to have that, and then hopefully we'll be able to... Okay, announces the world, they're protecting Kuala Lumpur. All this doesn't matter to me because I'm not going to attack any city-states. Next turn. But I do need to get a worker and start improving stuff. This is getting bad. I have not had the best start thanks to the barbarians and such. Gold. See, I would have liked some gold. That's nice happiness and money. But I think gems are pretty good too. I mean, similar, right? What was the gold? Can I... Yes. It says 4 happiness plus 2 gold. Oh, so the gems are actually better, huh? 4 happiness plus 3 gold. Be nice once those come into the Empire. Be nice once I get this worker out, to tell you the truth. Now at least it'll be out before writing. Nice to meet you, Hiawatha. Goodbye. Yeah, this should be a pretty crowded world. Alright, well, let's hop up on the hill. And I see a barbarian over there, but I'm not too scared, so I will peek over and see more. He has very little health. If he comes and attacks me, I win, so... Why don't I just kill him? It's XP, right? Free XP is good XP. Next turn. Yes, yes, yes. By the way, I don't think that's any better to work. But we'll check it after I move my scout a little bit. What are you? Just 2 food, so yeah. This is literally the best production I can get unless I buy a tile, which is anti-productive. Or not productive for me because I want to purchase... Wow, only 80 more than a worker to get a granary? That's a thought.